Does anybody know if it's true that if you have a Bjoring, if you go to the barber and you change your hair color, it changes your bear's fur color?
That's what it's
That
supposed
is
to
correct.
Oh, okay.
That is correct.
Okay. Next stop, Barbershop.
do.
Want to buy new Figments of Splendor item, Barbershop.
Well, the tank side is ready to roll.
Indeed.
I rolled an 89. Crap, I can't believe I wasted a good roll.
What are you
You
rolling
just
on?
wait.
It's a
Ready
tank
to
side's
roll,
better
and he
roll.
made a pun.
Thank you.
You guys are wasting your high rolls on a silly joke.
And
At least I got a 67.
Ethan, are you on?
Howdy.
Hey,
Hello.
Ultrith.
Hello.
Hello, married person. Congratulations.
Congrats, yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
Sound very enthusiastic.
Ketril, can you send me a towel?
Just loaded in.
Okay. Sure. So, how was the wedding? Are we going to see photos?
Yeah, there'll be photos. We're still getting them all. There was a ton of people there, and there's a ton of pictures taken, rather, and I gotta figure out which one is, like, the best.
Mm-hmm.
The one with you smiling, of course.
Well, they're all smiling with me, so.
Ketril, I'm going to have you go red Cappy until we get to the boss.
Okay.
Thank you.
So sorry, I'm just now looking at everything. Is it normal crew?
Yes.
Yay!
Almost.
The only person missing is Ericor. He had work engagement.
Yeah, I feel you.
But everybody, I would say it's the normal crew because we have a couple of people that are flexible in what they bring.
So, shall we take this time ahead of time to just be discussing Wave 3?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
A couple of things were mentioned on the Discord in the past week or so. Mainly in the hands of the LM and other big cooldowns that affect the group, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, the biggest thing is survivability for the first few seconds of that wave.
Mm-hmm.
It really does help if everybody groups up in the center so that when the sappers drop the puddle, it all drops in one location. And then at the same time, we'll hit the bubbles and do all big buffs and healing things. And then as soon as the puddle drops, we'll all move out of that puddle. And the other important thing is for us to stay together as a unit, as opposed to running all over the place. The tanks have to be out of the what's the name of the totems?
Yep.
Cannot have any of the totem debuffs on the tanks whatsoever.
Yep.
So if you have that on you, you have to move. And then the other big thing was if you get the red eye over your head, you have to kite. And you have to tell us you have the red eye. Because when you get the red eye, the warriors are going to come to you and they're going to kill you. They're going to like one-shot you. So we can do rush and make haste at that point to help that person run away. And literally all you're going to do is just run in circles until the red eye drops off. But yeah, that third wave does require a lot of communication in terms of what's being massed, what's being killed, and so forth. Groups that have had the most success with it, they typically have been mezzing one side. I think the right side. No, the left side. Doesn't really matter. But kill order would be BA on one side, then the frost caller on that side, then swapping to the other side, killing the frost caller, and then killing the BA.
With the understanding that that last BA is still locked down the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. And then we prioritize sappers, I'm guessing?
Yes, and then right after that is the sappers, because they're the ones that are dealing the most damage. And then only after that will we get to the warriors. And then once the warriors are done, we'll take out the guardian. So that has...
Are there any black arrows in the third wave?
Yes. So that's why I'm like... on the
4 of them.
Yeah, so on the one side... what we'll need to do is so Altereth, so we'll have for the third wave we'll have a total of 4 black arrows. Okay, we'll keep 2 of them mezzed. All right, Kiani will get 1, Barrow will get 1. Okay, on the other side, right, we're gonna burn 1 down, and then Athen, you're gonna be on the one that we're not burning down, so that you can do interrupts on that black arrow, so that it doesn't get its induction off for the one shot. Okay, and that's kind of how you gotta do it. You gotta take 1 black arrow at a time on that side, keeping the other 2 mezzed, and then take the frost collar out on the side that is free, then go to the other side, take the frost collar out, and then take each of the BAs out that are mezzed. That way, after that you free up the Berg, right, to then go and run corruption removals on the warriors.
So just as a note within all that, what we learned last time as well with the tanks specifically is that at that very beginning of the wave there, the Guardian needs to be there to get the aggro, but he also needs to be able to get that aggro and move the NPC Guardians away from the black arrow that's dying as fast as possible, so that then the secondary captain can pick it up after the Guardian has built aggro on the group as a whole.
That's an excellent point, Doggy-Hun. And that brings me back to something that Milo was saying earlier about tanks needing to move out of totems.
Yep.
When tanks do that movement, please check to make sure you're not frontaling anybody, and anybody else who's like behind the boss or hanging out close to the tank, like, don't be in the way either. You know, it's a team effort. Because I'm guilty of this. When I've been tanking, I have frontaled people by accident, and it's horrible. I hate it. Thank you.
Yep. Absolutely agree. So just as a general overall one more time, should be all grouped in the middle at the beginning to get those sapper puddles in the middle with the bubbles and everything like that. But then moving as a group towards the one that are being killed. Right? Towards the mobs that are being killed after that happens. So that the group is still together and the tanks have kind of a path that they can go.
We can practice grouping up together for the sappers on the very first boss wave, because sappers are there. So everyone group on me, and then we'll move on. Range DPS will be able to immediately start getting the black arrow. It's not going to be too big of a problem if our champ loses just a couple seconds worth of DPS. So
It's on his way. We can
Okay,
start ads though.
Sorry, I'm still trying to find a 12 because Warren's not here.
Oh, he's on
Fine.
cannon photo. Let me send him a cell.
Yeah, can you please tell him to get in here?
I'm gonna
Can we
pull this
grab target
guardian.
assist? Can we grab target assist real quick?
Yep, in 1 second.
You doing okay, Milo? You sound a little tired today.
Oh,
Long day?
yeah, it's been a long day. Just a little bit distracted because I'm trying to get everybody in here and situated and...
You've been doing a lot of the heavy lifting, so thank you for that.
As soon as we're up and running, we should be able to go. Alright.
Just as a reminder from last time, if anybody gets bloodletting on themselves, please say your own name and say that you're being bloodletted so the healers can.
Gam has bloodletted.
Doing a die on
Let's
Kath.
figure out what that looks like.
It looks like a bleed, but it's like got a black heart on it.
Okay.
Getting acting up.
Is it called out by Prime?
Don't think so. Unless there's an updated version, I'm unaware.
No, I just updated it. It's not requirement.
They're slacking.
I know. Or did you hear back from Warren?
I sent him a cell. He's not offline, he's online. He's not responding though. He might just be AFK smoking away. You know how potheads can be sometimes. We should split these guardians.
Bring the second guardian away.
It's a term of endearment. In case anyone was wondering.
I was about to say, that was a little judgy there, bud.
He would laugh if he heard me.
Connotation. Good old connotation.
Take these black arrows out without pulling everything. Hang on 1 second, just range.
Just the guardian?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this black arrow first. It's already been engaged.
Oh,
Don't worry about picking it up though. Range can get it. Don't run over there.
As long as range interrupt.
Sorry, I just
Just
didn't
worry
want
about that
to.
kill shot.
Yeah, I just didn't want to pull everything, and I don't know.
as long as people are smart.
I got it.
Nice shot.
At one point we're gonna have to down pat, right? To where we can
Sad
do
to
it
say that's on the
easily.
individual.
Guardians don't seem to be particularly threatening to a tank, so they're never
Right,
my
don't-
first priority.
Yep.
Right, all they do is just a knockback, and you just gotta watch where you're standing, make sure you don't have a back to the wall.
Well, let me say this then. I never worry about Guardians when Gam is our tank.
I don't know, you
Well,
know.
how did you guys do without me last week?
We got to wave 3.
I have to say, Dan was pretty easy to heal last week.
Oh no, I'm sure they're all fine. I just don't have as much experience with some tanky, so that's why I meant that.
I'll pull the guardian away afterward.
Alright, everybody get ready to go into the center. We're gonna try and practice this like this is wave 3.
Group up.
Alright, everybody's grouped up, pulling in 3 seconds. 2, 1, and go.
Grabbing the guardian.
See how they all drop on one spot? Now we move.
Bloodletting on Gam.
Doggin, pick up the other guardian when you can.
Should be only one right there.
But there's only one. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, wave 3 has 2, I think.
Yeah.
I was
These are
practicing
trash.
myself.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I got ahead of myself.
Sounds good. Yeah, waves 1 and 3 both have double.
I sometimes forget that. I grab the first one and forget to grab the second one.
As a note, I'm going after sappers first, since that's going to be our new first priority target.
I like this idea. Bloodletted sucks. Oh, good. I got radiuses. Thank you. Oh, what? He's already in the fellowship?
He's not in our fellowship.
And switches to Black Arrow. I mean, which is fine. It's a matter of communication.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to Brownie Weapon and advertise there. Since we haven't heard from Warred.
It doesn't seem like this Guardian does much frontal damage. He doesn't even his knockback isn't even frontals, which is good, I guess. Unless they just change Guardians on during the boss fight to actually just do frontal damage. I think this is actually a good sign.
Not sure what frontal damage you're talking about, honestly. I've never seen frontal damage from these Guardians. Just from the boss.
I always thought that there was, but I guess not.
If there is, it's small from what I've seen.
Because the thing is like this, like I've learned that this is actually too tankable, but the Guardian has to like kite the boss around while the captain's stacks wear off, so that way the captain takes it back. Not that we need to do that, but I'm just saying, like, it's like, okay, so what frontal damage do I actually have to worry about?
No, that's probably hurt.
Coming up.
What got you there, Elt?
The boss color. I was attacking it, and I had full aggro on it. Or it had aggro on me.
Gotcha, okay. Because it said the enthralled warrior defeated you. So I was like, how did I lose aggro on this?
Well, that's what was sapping the majority of my health. The other guy might have gotten a quick shot in, but... Yeah, it looks like he hit me with a couple rending whatever, which is weird because I was... That has to just be whatever because I wasn't targeting him.
Yeah,
Maybe he was just attacking me.
biggest thing on this boss fight that we need to work on as a group is puddle management. Especially when
Or at very least, individuals reacting to puddles.
Yes.
But yeah.
So
Yeah.
when you're running across the arena, do whatever you can to not run through puddles. For example, here's 3 puddles here, right? If I run through all of them, you see how much damage they're doing to me?
Yeah.
And that's without a totem being nearby.
Exactly.
Right.
So
And just to make sure, does everybody have the red boxes on for those?
What do you mean by have red boxes on?
The boxes on the floor.
I see red boxes on the floor.
That's what I'm asking. If everybody can see the red boxes, then you're good. If you only see the mist, that's a problem.
Orad is responding now.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Come?
He's in a tier 1 pug. I'm sure he'll drop group to come toot sweet.
Okay.
Or he's dumber than I thought, but I don't believe that.
Because if he doesn't, I do have some people on my friends list I can tap into.
Normally, we would not be standing here as it dropped a totem right next to us. Just making sure everybody's aware of the icon on their bar, the eye called Grizzly
Yeah.
Effigy.
Now's a good time
Yeah,
to practice to see how far away you need to be from it, okay? So you gotta make sure it drops off of your bar, especially tanks.
Oh, it makes that
Right
red stuff around you, that kind of aura.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a big deal at 15% each.
We got a stuck cold worm over here.
And just as a note, during the fight, it's easier to see the debuff on your person than it is to see the totem during the fight. So,
Yeah, there's
trying to position yourself based on where it is a little bit tough. You may have to just note, okay, the frost colors spawn on each of the stairs. I need to be away from the stairs by this much, assuming that that's where they've dropped them. Alright, and a quick note here on this trash bowl. Gam, which two things do you want me to pull away? We've had a couple of different things. Frost collars?
Frost collars, so that way they can be DPS down and AoE to down, next to each other, AoE to down with the, the single target AoE damage and stuff like that.
And worms after?
Worms after.
Okay.
Then Drakes and Black Arrows.
Yep. After Drake, I'll probably just pull Guardian away and we can kill everything else. Just keeping aggro. But yes, I absolutely agree.
Here we go.
I have the Guardian on my target if you want to yank it.
Getting frost colors.
Make sure to stay grouped up for heals if you're not tanks.
Rats. I'm in the totem area.
Did I know well Aileron Hill?
Guys, get out of the, yeah, there we go.
Rezzing.
Thank you.
I'm going, okay, there we go, thank you. Oh, crap. We have a Black Arrow who is moving. They need to take first priority, sorry. Get this,
Kill it.
help me get the corruptions out. Perfect, thank you.
I have its aggro.
Oh god, I've got a cold worm on me.
Happy res.
In.
Okay, everyone on the frost collar.
Gonna in harm's way. I'll last stand if I have to.
Heavy DPS. Impress me. Okay, we're gonna go the cold worm.
Technically, we are down.
Pulling a cord worm away.
Thank you for selecting the one I had. You're wonderful.
Try to get the other out in a couple of seconds.
ARS Kiani, please.
On it.
Let me know if that black arrow gets on mez. I can't see behind me right now.
Pulling the other cold worm.
I remessed it.
Thank you so much. Guys, get out of it.
Borad's asking if you should go champ or arcade.
RK would be more useful in that part.
I was gonna say tell him to check roster, but
Just
It
says
just
DPS.
says DPS.
It's
Okay.
Eltra's call.
that works.
Whatever she
What?
wants, she gets.
Well, especially because we're doing the stacking mechanic and stuff, we lose a little downtime on a...
Yeah. Plus, if you can trade the bubble,
Okay,
that
I'm gonna start pulling the Drake away in a couple of seconds here. Just have to get top back up. Alright, pulling it. I'm gonna go behind the pillar to get it out of sight. Sorry for DPS on the worm.
range DPS group up ones jumping mini please for heals.
Alright, it's
Yeah. Let's,
Group up on
I'm
shield.
putting my back to the wall.
Rezzing.
I have last stand if I need it.
Kathy, can I get a bubble, please?
I just bubbled.
Oh, you did. That's right. I didn't
Going
see it.
Yeah.
last stand just to make sure.
I was focused on rezzing.
Yeah, I was seeing a bunch of red in my mini raid, so I bubbled.
I got
good idea. I'm
shot
glad
at.
you did that.
Do we have any rest? No. Cappy rest, please.
Yep,
Cold worm's down. Let's get on the Drake. Doing good, you guys.
bringing 2 up.
I'm dead.
Putting my back to the wall again.
Everybody's spread out for a bubble right now, too.
Can I go ahead and release and run back?
Yes.
Gonna die on Ella.
Hey, not bad for, like, having one less DPS.
Hang on!
What are these
Yeah,
red auras
okay.
on us?
From a totem. Oh, no. There's no totem.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out, because the
I
frostball
think
is
it's the
dead.
puddles that are dropping.
Yes, those whelplings.
It's freezing mist 5. I
Guys,
believe
hop
it's
out of
from
that.
the Drake.
Kathy and Fiona.
Is
I apologize for a couple of the deaths. The Mez got loose a couple times, that's all.
fine, get him out now instead of later. Okay, Drake is dead. I'm gonna
Like it.
put Guardian away
We're gonna grab this black arrow.
so that you guys can deal with everything else. Just keep following target assist. Just as a note, I should be able to keep myself healed against this guardian, so don't worry about me too much with heals.
We're gonna ignore the. I trust you to be able to handle that guardian, so we're gonna get some of the other things down, warriors and well points. Let me know if that becomes taxing. So.
We're good. Eventually, I would win this duel.
Yeah, these weapons are real annoying. Just get them down so they stop dropping stuff.
And I guess that's why they got the nickname Mosquitoes.
Yes.
That's a good name for them.
Big burst of blood when they die.
Ew. Is that what happens with mosquitoes?
Did we make this
Yeah,
on our
actually.
first goal tonight?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big improvement from last week.
And we were down 1 DPS.
And we did it with 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we had problems with crowd controlling the black arrow that was one-shotting some folks initially.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
No. I mean that's a good thing. Like we we're more resilient than beforehand. That wasn't a call out. That was a resiliency call out more so.
Yeah, we're a little more tanky. We've clearly gotten some better gear.
We've learned.
We are used to dire situations now.
Or I should have access to the Discord.
Yep. Just don't know why he's not here. That's what I'm looking for with him.
Adaptation.
Okay, I think we're good for that.
Phew.
I want to express how sad I am to lose Blade Brother, but what do you do?
Alright, let me rearrange the groups.
I was actually thinking the other day, what if we got a second mini in here? Put a yellow mini in the DPS group. Have tails on both sides. Make it slower, but get past the enrage easier. That non-existing enrage.
Hey Ward, thanks for joining.
Welcome.
We proved it faster too. Last time we got to the second boss at the hour, so we just had an hour left.
So do we want to split the cappies? Because last time we had the cappies arranged like this just so that we could get
The way we've
all the
had it in the
heals on
past, right? The way we've had it in the past has been specifically to have the 2 arms buff on the people tanking the boss at all times.
Yeah.
That's the reason to have them both in the same group.
But I am more than happy to experiment.
Same.
Ward, you need to get that other bracer.
I'm gonna leave it the way it is for right now. Just because this was working for us last time. And we'll see how far we get. And then as our second iteration, we can swap maybe Elar with Gam.
What are you confused about, Barra?
I was typing it up. But as far as I know, last time we didn't even get past the trash.
Last time?
Oh, you weren't here with us last time then.
We got to wave 3, like, a couple of times now.
Okay. I guess I can see an argument for both sides. I think the cappies should be separate. Because while having the 2 arms is nice on the tanking the boss, everyone else in the other group loses out on 2 arms for the entire fight, which is a net greater loss.
Of damage, but not of survivability.
And survivability. The group doesn't get the 2 arm survivability benefits either. Or the in harm's way stuff, or anything.
I mean, basically, the way it goes is that it's like there's I think the way it works is that the 60% of the 2 arms effect is 9% for like damage taken reduced, healing and damage gained, and then there's also 5% damage from rallying cry, assuming both captains have that traded, and then there's also the banner of hope for plus 3% mitigations. So I mean, that's a pretty big. That's a lot of.
It's true.
That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff that the other group's missing out on. That I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you're not wrong. Suppose we could try doing just the standard back and forth, keeping 2 arms separate for the doubled groups instead.
Just so everyone is aware, we are streaming.
Okay. I'm just thinking about any other factors that might be at play. How many group heals specifically would the one captain in the DPS group lose out on?
A lot.
By being in that. How many specifically?
Well,
that's what I'm curious about.
He would lose Inspire Fellow, he would lose Fellowship's Heart, he would lose Triumphant Spirit, he would lose all of my main group heals. He would lose my bubble, everything. Survivability from the standpoint of a mini, it's much easier to keep a tank alive if it's in the same group as the mini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything is fellowship-wide. It's not raid-wide.
Correct.
And the same is true with Arcade Stones.
Yes.
Correct. So this is the other reason to keep captains together if the other one's taking the boss. I'm just trying to think through all the factors. I'm looking for the various different reasons here. If we can keep the DPS alive through Wave 3 specifically, if we can do it through that specifically, without having the captains split, I think we need to as best we can. But I'm open to trying it if we think we can do it with more single target healing to that second cappy.
So guys, I think we have the perfect format, and I don't want to try anything different from, like, last time we would have been able to nuke the Black Arrows had we had, the Guardian away. So, like, we have no idea what would have happened if the Guardian had been away. We'd been able to nuke the Black Arrows, start on the Frost Collars and stuff like that. It would have been a much different scenario than we were actually placed in. Like, we were not able to get down the Black Arrow. People were dying to the other Black Arrow's kill shots. Like, there's just a lot of what ifs. So we know it worked pretty well last time. Let's do it and see if it's actually a problem when we're doing mechanics the way they're supposed to be by clearing it up. But I think it's kind of premature to start thinking about other ways to try and shift up when this paradigm works pretty well. We just haven't executed exactly like the paradigm's supposed to work.
Yeah, I mean, the Guardian is a lot more survivable. And I just remember last time when I was healing this, the demand on the healers is so large to keep the tanks up that, we're running all over the place. And the Guard is much more survivable in terms of healing itself than some of the cappies are at the moment. Okay, so I think we've discussed this. We've got a strategy. I gotta make sure I've got my cheat sheet ready for all the waves. And then I'm gonna do a ready check and we're gonna go.
Anybody unsure about... Yes, Kiana had a good question. Anybody unsure about any mechanical
We
stuff?
are going to be fighting on this side, fighting right side, mezzing left side.
Can you, Ward, can you buff up real quick too? Hey, Maloa. Ward said, who does he DNF?
DNF Kathy, please, and DNF Beetle. So that we've at least got one, and then Kathy, if you can DNF Elar and Doggy, and that'll be great.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'd like the two main Cappies to have DNF.
Alright.
And then Beetle have a DNF, so if Beetle goes down, he'll get picked up immediately. If I go down, Beetle can just res me. And then I'll res most everybody else.
Alright.
It's kind of like the res order. Okay, this is gonna be a ready check. Oh, if you guys have store buffs, now's a good time to buy them if you want. Let's go ahead and eat up, and this is gonna be a ready check to go. We are all green. Let's have at it, folks. Let's go. Have fun.
Woohoo!
And swear fealty to Hrimil.
I'll take it first, Ella.
You will serve the Frost Horde, or you will die.
I have my shield brother on Maloa. Can you do yours on Kathy? Perfect.
So it has been for the orcs, so it will be for the dwarves. When all the so-called free peoples have bent to her will.
Just while this RP is... I'm thinking through the option of switching captains. If we did have a captain in the DPS group, that could be an in-harm's way for them specifically. But that's just something further to think about. It's more about the healing for right now.
That's a trap over there, man. I would not want to run into that.
Reminds me of the Rebel Alliance.
Okay, we're burning to 90%. At 91%, we're gonna group up in the center, okay?
Happy early break,
I'm at
right?
2 now.
Four. 3. 2. Everyone group up in the center. We're burning very fast. Group up, group up, group up. Group up. Okay, pop the boss. Ads are up. Hold.
I'll take boss in a couple of
Hold.
seconds here.
Move out of puddles. Good job. Perfect.
Again, taking boss now.
There's a puddle in the corner, watch out.
Yep.
I'm bloodletted.
Say your name as well, please.
Anasios.
Thank you.
I'm next to the black guy.
Yep.
I'm at 2 now. I'm sure you're
You
watching.
need to get all heals on Athen, please, real quick, just so you can get out.
Alright, taking.
Okay. Look at the Guardians.
I think I got both guardians.
Yep.
Cool.
Beetle also had it. I'm gonna res Beetle.
No, I had a DNF.
We had a DNF, that's right. Let's just refresh DNFs. Can I get help on healing Athen, please?
I'll put a Dunedain on him.
Yeah, Dunedain should be the first thing used when Bloodletted is called.
My stacks are off if you want to AoE the Guardians. Doggen taking boss.
You got the res, or you want me to get it?
I got it. Ella
Bloodletted. Ella has bloodletted.
I don't have a Dunedain for her.
That's okay. Last stand.
I'm going last stand as well.
Stacking the water lords. And we need a twist or corruption removal or something.
I got frontal. Beetle res.
Bloodletting on Doggen as well. Doggen down, coming up.
Okay.
I'm taking boss, Doggen is taking
Gams
boss.
down.
I would suggest.
Beetle, do you have a res?
No, I just used it.
Oh, we're at red limit for 1 more minute.
Wipe it up. It's gonna be a.
I would suggest to adjust and the 2 VAs that were CC'd could have been left CC'd and to clean up sappers a little more.
I mean, we can. We've not had a problem with that in the past, and usually it is worse if one of those gets unmezzed for whatever reason, because someone AoEs or something's too close or someone does a taunt or something like that, because the moment one kill shot goes off, people start dropping like flies.
I agree.
As opposed to the sappers and warriors. I'm not actually sure why we died there.
How many?
Like, why did?
How many did we died because of the bleed? How did we get all
the
ads
sappers were
down?
down. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We had 2 warriors up and the guardians,
Yeah.
and that was it by the time.
Unfortunately, with how the bloodletted works, is that if you don't heal the person all the way back up, they'll just continue to bleed. So when somebody, so healers, this goes for all of you, including whoever is healing tanks or all healers, LM healer, Berg healer, any healer that has a healing skill, okay? If somebody calls, they've got bloodletted on them, please target that person instantly, get your heals off, and then you can go on and do what you want to do. Because once we start losing people like that, we'll just lose momentum and it'll roll us. Okay? So we gotta make sure that we practice that. If that's the main thing that we practice tonight, and getting bloodletted down, then we will already be making a lot of progress, okay? This is gonna be a ready check. I will get Hope and Scrolls my side.
So it's not going to have the RP this time, just so everybody's aware. Have stacks up and ready to go at the beginning.
Duggan, you're gonna grab it first?
Yep.
Alright. Oh, and by the way, good job everybody on grouping up right off the bat. That worked really, really, really well. I also think because we were all grouped up, we didn't get distributed damage from the puddles. So it really does help grouping up like that. Okay, we're all green. Going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Giving just a couple of seconds for people to start their stacks if they hadn't already. And going. I have it. I have it. I'm at 2 now.
Alright. Ella has the name
We're at 4,
if it wants to.
3,
Back in the middle.
Start moving.
group up. Everyone group up, group up, group up. Push past boss. Alan's not grouped up. Let's get grouped up. One body. Alright. Oh,
Again, taking boss back in just a moment. Taking boss back now.
that's bubble. Move. Perfect.
I have Dunedain on Kiani.
Thank you.
Doggy and bloodletted.
Again, bloodletted. Going last stand.
throw a banner on yourself. Yeah.
There's one down.
Kill shot! Interrupt! Fuck. I did not get it in time.
He has DNF,
Right, been aimed.
but
Resing Altareth.
I'll take the
Coming up.
Oh. Got him.
I have one guardian looking for the other. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, I have both guardians.
Please let me know when you change.
We're just quiet, sorry.
I just find healing through the
Dogging down, coming up.
I know, I was drowned out by saying blood or kill shot.
Oh. Who has boss now?
I'll take
Dagon's about to take it.
Ella has it. Oh, I'm bloodletted.
Okay.
So
Dagon has boss.
Dog
I'm kiting.
Hello, bloodletted. I'm gonna heal myself up.
Okay, bloodletted off. And stacks are off. Let me take the boss.
Mine are also off currently. I've been kiting.
Beetle, can you res
But yes,
Al?
Ella has boss.
We don't have any reses available.
Thank you. Can you give me
Cam has bloodletted.
Last name.
Yeah, I have bloodletted as well.
Grabbing guardians again.
Couldn't heal through it. Can I get a Cappy res, please? Once it's up.
Yes.
No reses. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
one-
have no reses.
I
Waiting
know.
until it's up.
When it's up, Cappy res can pick up both.
Whoever
Just
doesn't
got the
have
second
boss.
guardian, heading back to take boss.
Push Doug!
Dagon has boss, I'm kiting again. $40 so I can res 2 people.
Go ahead and res off of Elar.
Alright, I'm gonna grab off you.
Okay. I'm gonna do the IGAM. Taking boss back, kiting still.
Bloodletting on Gam, see if you can heal me to full, if possible.
I'm gonna try to get Ella +1 up.
Oh, I think I got it. Well, still got bloodletting, but I'm better now.
Resing now.
This is the last sapper going down.
Making haste.
Sappers are down.
Good job. I'm still on just 1 maul stack, so take your time getting up.
Okay. Alright, we're ready when you want to. Ella taking it back. Go into the corner.
Note to DPS, we've got the line clear. If, when we were on black arrows, first priority, if there is a kill shot going off, is to interrupt.
Are your stacks?
Just hit 2.
AoE taunt, I'll take the boss. Taking boss and kiting. Great job with heals. Great job with heals. I'll keep to a small area with the kite now.
Anything wrong with me kind of following behind the boss?
Nope, that's fine. If you can make haste though.
Yeah, since I won't be frontal.
Make haste if you can.
Okay. We have 35 seconds until res. I can get 2.
Yes, please.
I'm now at 2.
Okay, I'm ready for the boss if you want AoE.
Okay.
Coming to you.
AoEing guardians.
Okay,
It
Ella has
hasn't
the boss.
gone off. There we go. Now it's gone off.
We're gonna need the guardian separated in just 2 seconds here before you're
How-
still.
Went ahead and
Yeah, we'll grab the
scanned just to
guardian.
make sure.
Alright, Gam's got the guardian
Okay, Ella
targeted.
has the boss.
Good job. Good job.
Nice job, Cam.
Okay, let me get the other two up. Just hold on. Wait until dog takes it so that way nobody gets frontaled. I'll be at Mall 2 right now.
Waiting for it to wear off. I'll take boss back now.
Let me get these two up. Rezzing.
Before we resume our DPS, when the black arrows came out, I did something different this time than last time. What I did was I mezzed the one that's closer to the side we came in, to the south.
Alright, I'm scanning the other Guardian, bringing it into the group.
Whenever you can.
You may as well.
Yeah.
Ella has the boss.
So last time I mezzed the one that was closer to where the loot chest is, and this time I mezzed the one that's farther away. I did this because I figured the burglar's riddle range is less than the LM's. So I thought it would be an improvement. You have 40 meter?
Again, taking boss back now.
My burg only has 20. I must have not put the legacy on. Trace rate, whatever.
Okay, adds it down.
Alright, everybody in the DPS group, make sure to stand around Gan, because I'm going to refresh with token to scrolls.
Thank you.
Good call.
So,
Taking boss back in 5.
Vera and Kiani, you guys just need to decide who mezzes first.
Ella has boss.
And then the other person will mez whatever wasn't mezzed. That way you're not going after the same target.
Sounds like a plan. Kiani can mez first and I'll mez the other one. I'm spending the first second using Ancient Master and Fire and Frost Lore on things.
Again, about to take the boss back. Ella, if you want to go ahead and park your pet in a corner during this.
Sounds good.
The Doggen has boss.
Are we doing DPS or waiting for res?
We are... What are
We can DPS. We can, at least for now, we can slow down if we
We
can.
have 5% till runes.
Yeah, you guys can open up PS.
Hey, is our hunter in here? Eligible?
Dan can hear, he just can't talk.
Okay, so Dan, I'm going to, if we're on one of the black
Take it when you're
arrows,
able to.
I'm going to interrupt the first one. I need you to be ready at all times to interrupt the second one.
Okay,
Thank you.
Ella taking boss.
Hide.
Runes,
Hide,
runes,
hide,
runes.
hide.
Make haste. Oof.
Out.
You
Move. Take boss to south side, please.
Paint privilege right there.
And just to verify, there's only 2
Ella has
worms,
boss.
and they're both on the north side, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Who has boss right now?
Ella.
Let me know if we need to
Come
close
down on
it.
Ella.
Stand.
How many reses do we have?
2.
2.
Okay, it just hit 2.
Alright. Doggen taking boss.
So with this next wave, we're gonna have
Frost collars and worms.
frost collars, and wildlings.
Yep.
So what?
Frost colors are CC target?
Frost. You can
Right.
only CC them once.
Yeah, you're gonna mez one of the frost
Ella
collars.
taking boss.
We'll DPS the one on the right as quickly as possible, and then we'll move
Should
over.
get you back to the side.
And then if, I think you
There
can
you go.
mez the cold worms though, for at least one.
You want us to mez the cold worms first?
Stop DPS, please. Let's just talk
Should root
about.
the cold worms.
Let's talk
Doggen
about
taking
this
boss
fight.
back.
Okay, the worms are gonna spawn over here. Barrow,
Doggen
what you're
has
gonna
boss.
do first is you're gonna root them, and then you're gonna flash them, and then you're gonna mez them, and you're gonna keep them busy as long as you possibly can, while
Okay.
we burn the frost collars first.
Okay.
Just troll them.
Kiani, you will make sure that you keep the frost collar on this side busy first, while we kill the frost
Alright,
collar
taking the boss,
on
Ella.
this side, okay?
Well, that hurt.
Yeah.
Need a res on
Oh.
Duggan.
Need a res on dog again.
Ella getting DNF. Gotta get your back to the wall.
Alright,
Damn,
Gam's
kite it.
kiting around.
Taking a moment to get our stuff back up.
Get your heals,
Wow, that
hopes,
was-
tokens, scrolls, whatever. Yeah, you have to make sure that your back's constantly to the wall if you're going to tank south side at all times.
You can't get knocked into the
Alright, Duggan's about to take it.
pikes.
Duggan taking boss now. Down to one res at the moment.
I'd like to have at least 2 reses before we go into it. But I'm not gonna sit here and wait until we have 5, so...
Correct.
Because right now we just need
Ready?
to practice.
Taking boss.
Just be careful with DPS. Looks like it's slow. That's good.
Yes, Kiani, you can only do 1 mez on the frost collar. So you will mez the frost collar, and then you'll go help out with the worms.
Yeah, basically you're just delaying Kiani for us to get one down and before we switch to the other, so it can't like heal that one or something. It's just
Right, Duggan about to take boss. Duggan taking boss.
How long we got on the second res?
30 seconds.
Cool.
2% till ads. Just so you're aware.
Let's go ahead and stack in the middle.
It's gonna be quick after we do DPS again.
Everybody get into positions.
Alright, Ella taking boss.
We have 2 minutes till the next.
Okay, let's go ahead then.
Duggan taking boss back in 2 seconds. Duggan taking boss back now.
Prep for ads. I need some sexy DPS, y'all.
Five seconds, Ella taking boss. And
That's
taking
Bubble,
Follow my TA.
IBI.
use I.
Ooh, I'm getting hit hard.
Unidine on Ella.
Oh,
Helping with heals as best I can. Duggan taking boss in 10 seconds. Duggan taking boss now.
I got stuff on me.
You can just move away from it. I rooted them.
You're gonna have to let's heal back up.
Well, they got broken out.
Watch out
Left
for
off.
totems if anybody's in them. Gam, you're in one.
buzzing.
There you go. And Ella taking boss shortly.
If you guys want to step out of the
Taking
totem,
boss.
come back this.
Might need to take her to the other side.
No totem right here.
Bear res on Kathy, please.
No, she had DNF.
She had
No,
No?
Ward's dead, so I can't
Oh,
use it.
never mind. I can do a Cappy res.
Worm,
I got
Dead.
you.
heal me now.
Thank you.
Oh,
You're in a
dodged
puddle,
as well.
It's a wipe. Alright, everyone, go ahead and take a 5-minute bio break, and then we will regroup and go again.
So what happened with this one?
Heal me now! Will never be.
Has to get aggro on the cross colors. He's killing all the DPS. Frost collar was immune off the bat. Yeah, so I mean, I did get aggro on the right frost collar, but the left frost collar, I was under the impression was going to be CC'd for a certain period of time.
Yeah, but when we start DPSing, it's basically the right frost color died actually pretty quick. That the DPS is pretty good there.
immune, that means we can't.
Well, we were attacking it by the
Right. The measures are saying that they cannot mez it. Period.
Right away.
So the frost collars come out with a curve should it to mez. It's not all the time, it's half the time, and it could be either one of the frost colors. It's completely random.
Is it a corruption that can be removed?
No, it's not removable. If it was removable, I'd just remove it and mez it.
So, in the end, that cannot be mezed.
Mm-hmm. However, I will say that it doesn't last forever. Like 10-15 seconds in, it disappears, and then it can be mezzed, as long as it doesn't have dots that will break it out.
Alright, so basically you have to grab initial aggro on both frost collars anyway.
Yep.
And then
Might
you're going
as
to have to
well.
run and make sure that the worms are torn off for the challenge.
The worms you have a while for, because I did Baneflare both of them, and I Herb Lord both of them. I think that worked. I don't know. I know Kathy did for a little bit, but...
Well, I mean, I used a challenge on them to begin with for initial aggro, as well as trying to get the initial aggro on the first frost collar. And by the time that 30 seconds was almost up, they had lost crowd control. How long are the worms being crowd controlled for?
Baneflare is 7 seconds, and Herblore is 30 seconds.
So here's something that might be helpful. So I'm not looking at the frost collar on the left side at all because we're DPSing as quickly as we can the frost collar on the right. If support can call out when things aren't mezzed that are supposed to be, it might be helpful. Like I know sometimes, like on that the very first poll when we started the ads, the black arrow was no longer mezzed, and I was like, oh shit, the black arrow isn't mezzed, and everyone switched to that one. And then I heard, oh, sorry about that. Tell us when they can't be mezzed. It's not a huge deal. Like if we have to switch off or we have to just to be aware. Like I could have said, hey, Elabule, can you keep an eye on the other frost collar, make sure it doesn't, heal or something like that. But I don't know to make those calls if I don't know what's being unmezzed, because we are single targeting, doing our full rotation, trying to get these things out as quickly as possible. So just maybe speak up. And I know it's hard to speak up when like everyone's talking, like the tanks are talking every 20 seconds to say they're switching off, but like just heads up and be like, frost collar can't be mezzed or something like that.
So here's also the thing with that second wave, okay? We have a lot of whelplings. So the problem was also that the entire arena was filled with puddles. There was nowhere safe to stand. And it's really going to be a dance. So if you're during that phase, okay, if you're ranged DPS or ranged healing, you need to be on top of me, on top of the shield, okay? And we're gonna be moving collectively as a unit out of puddles. Because if we don't do that, the puddles are literally gonna be all over the place and we won't have anywhere safe to stand. So that is in terms of positioning for that fight. I think you guys already have good ideas on what to do for the ads. But that's how you get through the second wave as well, is by staying grouped up as much as possible and moving as a unit. Obviously, the Berg and the LM will have to move away from time to time to get into positions. But tanks, that may also mean, right, if we get cornered on the far side of the room, I will tell you to move closer to me. Because it doesn't help you get out of healing range. We may not be able to get to you, because as healers and ranged, we're going to pretty much be dogpiling up in the center of the room, but if there's going to be puddles, we're going to be moving. So that means a lot of situational awareness of where you're standing positionally. Okay.
You think we've been, so honest question, because it's not what's been killing me, and it could just be anything, but do you think it is the puddles that are actually killing us?
Yes.
Because it
Yes.
feels like
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
well, okay.
It's
No.
one of the things that are killing us.
Yeah.
Okay, I was
No,
Yes.
Not the only one.
Not at all.
Now,
Significant contribution.
after we stand in the center as a group, and they come out and throw the puddles down, what direction should everybody move? Because everybody is getting
Just-
out of the center, but they're getting out in all 10 directions.
Yeah, follow the shield. That's the only thing I can tell you, because which direction I'm going to move in is going to be based on what's happening in the fight at that given moment.
So get out, but just expect to restack. You might have to
Yes.
circle around or do whatever, but just
Yes.
But just get out is the first priority, and then you can kind of figure out where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the frost collar on TA. That's where I
And
would go.
actually, you know what?
The first one. Yeah.
Altereth, I'm actually going to put this marker over your head, if you don't mind.
Yeah, because Milo probably
That'll
has to move sometimes to heal people who are stuck in the wrong
Yes.
spot or whatever.
Yep, and I don't have to do anything because everything's in my range in this arena.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. We can just all stack up on you. And then, Kathy, if the tanks get out of your healing range, just tell them to move up. Be bossy.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
You have
we
full
we
permission.
have
It's easier for them to move sometimes than it is for us.
correct. We
Right.
have this entire range of wall right here that we can move back and forth. The only thing is that we have to make sure we're staying out of totems. That's the only thing limiting us from moving all the way up and down this wall here.
But that should be more than enough room for them. So, alright, we go again. I think we've got probably about 2 more pulls for tonight.
Let's do it.
Let's so let's clean up phase 1. We didn't really talk about how we could do better there. I think that Cappy's putting up is it Shield of Dunedain?
Mhm.
Really does help with getting
Yes.
somebody healed up all the way. So, if Elar and Duggan, if you guys can trade that off, that would be great. And
Yeah.
then, because even if I flat out heal somebody all the time, I cannot out heal the bloodletted by myself. And so, yeah, remember the number one way that we survive the first wave, besides, mezzing and our kill order, is everybody heals up whoever has bloodletted. So, yes. Alright. This is going to be a ready check to go. And we are all green. Remember, it's going to start right off the bat, so Duggan will pull it first.
Taking a couple of seconds for people to get their heal over times and such.
Oh,
Oh,
hang on, stop. Let me do tails.
okay.
Every little bit helps at the moment.
Absolutely. So nice health there, Gam. I like it.
100% looks great.
Yeah, that one.
Hills are up. We go.
Alright, giving 2 seconds for hots. And going. I have it. It's taking a second to kick in, but I have it.
Sorry, I burst real hard.
No, you did good. For some reason, it just didn't respond quickly. I rely on your burst to get that initial aggro, so.
And I always burst and then go beneath notice. Don't notice me. Don't hurt me.
Alright, we're at 6,
Go ahead.
Ella taking.
5, 4,
We're experimenting with a little movement when switching here, just to see how it helps with damage.
3. Let's make sure we're on the right side though, for when the boss.
Yep.
Stack on me. Stack on me.
Everyone stack up, group up,
Dog in taking boss in 2 seconds.
group up, group up.
Dog in taking boss.
Burn boss. Bubble. Move. Rezzing.
Okay, I got both the guardians.
Bloodletted on Maloa.
Guys, kill shot.
Yeah, wipe it up.
Kill shot from where?
Kill shot from Enthralled Black Arrow.
Yeah, which one? We have 2 of them missed.
The one that we're on, it was showing kill shot, but I think everyone was. I know Elabil was the one I asked. I was dead, and I had asked him to do number 2, so
Just wipe it up, guys.
not on him.
Seppuku. Why aren't the spikes killing me?
Gotta get on top of him, apparently.
Hey,
Wow.
When you try to die,
Right?
you don't die.
do RKs have interrupts?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If for some reason it gets to 3/4 of a casting bar for kill shot, and for whatever reason me or Elabil haven't interrupted it, it is now on the RK to interrupt it.
So
There should never be a reason why a kill shot gets off, especially if it's in our main target.
So that's Warren. So he's third
Yeah,
in line.
word.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify because Kathy does not have time to mess with it.
Oh, no. Sorry, I'm talking about DPS only. Sorry.
Yes.
Your cast time is faster.
In that there is no cast. Well, not for 100, is it?
No. Sorry, he rezzed.
So, so here's what I'm gonna suggest, right? Is that we're gonna all group up in the center, right? Puddles are gonna drop. We're all gonna move this way. Towards the stairs, okay?
Okay.
Closer to the damaged target.
Yes.
I can't. My scrolls on cooldown. Someone else can pop them.
I'll pop scrolls.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very solid start though with the puddles. But then what got us that time is we had 2 people with bloodletted, and we had the kill shot get
Black
off,
arrows.
and then we had healer down, so the tank went down, and then everything was just hellhole from there.
As a note, the kill
Like
shot killed.
dominoes.
Wait, real quick, Kathy. The kill shot killed you, right?
Something killed me. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I'm
whether
pretty
it was
sure.
kill shot or not.
I think it
Probably.
was. You fell at the same time. Okay, so guys,
Yeah.
the black arrows. The reason they're a problem is not just when they get corruptions, but they always seem to get on healers. So if we fail to get the kill shot from interrupted, we are wiping the group. That's on us. Like, we have to take control of that. Oh, Sapper killed her. regardless, they always go on the healers. So
Just lacking token, but otherwise ready.
I can get it.
Getting scrolls tank side. Alright, we are all green, we go.
Letting heals come on out. And then... Alright, 3, 2, 1, going. I have. It actually went this time. Just hit 2.
Right, taunting. Has it?
We're at 4. 3. 2. Group
Alright.
up.
Group to the middle.
I'm at heal shield.
Again, taking in 10 seconds. Again, taking boss now.
Go ahead and phase and let's bubble. Move.
Dagian bloodletted.
Got the second guardian. Okay, ready to take the boss. You are.
Okay, go ahead. I'll get the guardians off of you.
I get a shield
Ella has
and
boss.
On who?
Doug, you still have to bleed.
It's already been used on someone else.
That's an LOTRO health one.
I got it.
Beetle has it.
I got that kill shot.
Yeah, we need to heal.
Okay, using mine on Beetle.
Just as a reminder, Elabule, if there's another kill shot, expect you to get.
Resing Elar.
No, I was doing it. I mean,
She had DNF.
And if
that too.
Fighting boss. Happy resing. Going last stand.
Ella will be taking boss shortly.
Oh shit, you got
Second
blood,
boss.
dog.
Yeah, I've been because
Here.
we used it on somebody else instead of me, which was normal.
I'm down. Okay, Sapper guys, just keep following my TA. I can still target.
the reses.
We can still get this.
Yep, we got this. I have boss taunted, I'm kiting. Anybody that can give me a movement speed boost, it would be appreciated. Looks like somebody already did.
The ranged is down. We have one champ who is just being a badass and chasing. If you can get the sapper down. Oh, we've got a guardian on it. That's why. Sapper down. I see.
I stunned it, it should melt.
Again, is bloodletted.
Okay, let's make sure you don't melt. Here you go.
Alright, Gamma's boss,
Don't
kiting and
AoE.
taunting.
Don't AoE. I know you want to because you've got them all in a pile, but don't do it. Single target.
Alright, bloodletted is gone. As soon as it wears off, I'll take boss back. I'm gonna start kiting in the same direction you are. I'm taking boss back now.
I'm getting, do we have a double res? Do we have a cappy res
Mine.
available?
No.
We have no.
Oh,
Oh,
but
we
I'm
have
down.
one res. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get Elor up then. Just to help stabilize us.
Take your time. I'm only at 1 currently. Although I wouldn't mind to make haste if you have it.
Yep. Wait until you come here. There you go.
Thank you.
Nice job, Sappers down.
Just recently hit
one
2.
Tawny gloss off.
Alright, the puddles are gone. I like it.
Nice.
Good job rooting those sappers, Sparrow.
Yeah, we've got a group of them over there that we'll get next.
Gotta do something with my CC. Everything else is immune. Adaptability.
I'm blood enough.
Alright, Ella is gonna be taunting
All
bosses.
hails to
Beetle
Athen.
has.
Beetle.
I'm Dunedain on Beetle.
Okay, you
Beetle's
do that.
cold-blooded.
That was Athen, but
Ella, can you grab boss?
Yeah, it's on me.
Okay, perfect.
okay.
Ella has boss.
There we go. Now we can heal up.
Still blood out there.
It's coming. Should be gone now.
Yep,
How many stacks?
I just hit 2.
Get this Sapper down.
Bringing these to you.
There we go.
Hey, we taunt the Guardians. I get Dagon about to take boss. I'm stunned currently. Okay, Dagon has boss.
Must stand.
I'm gonna keep kiting boss. I'll do small kite though.
Okay, last Sapper. Once this Sapper's down... Oh, no.
How long on your res, Ella?
Mine is ready. Getting Eltoreth and crew.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, man.
And then take boss when you're able. I'll grab the
Tear it up.
Guardians back.
Coming back to you. Got boss.
I got both Guardians. Alright, I'm gonna small kite Guardians in a corner.
Sappers are down.
Alright, I'm gonna go over by my pet. And I am
Careful, one warrior still has
still
a
at
bit.
1, just hit 2.
It's gone.
I'm gonna bring these to you and we'll switch. Alright, here we are.
Got him.
I have boss, Dagon has boss.
Okay, mine are worn off.
Go ahead and take it when you're
Over to
ready.
you.
Okay, we're ready for a Guardian.
Buzzing.
Alright. Tawny Guardian. DPS on my target.
Gotcha. After this, gather up and hope token and stuff I can do.
I'm gonna take boss in 5 seconds. It's just one Guardian on me, we can single tap back. Get Dagon taking boss.
Need the next Guardian.
Okay, got it.
Next Guardian.
Serve him
coming.
on a platter. Great job with heals, Kathy.
Thank you.
We don't say it enough.
Taking boss in 5.
Nice recovery here, guys.
Ella taking boss.
This has got to be the best recovery I've seen in a long time.
Well,
Like
that's
many seasons.
Dunedain on Ella.
one thing I like about running with you guys is we don't give up until we're dead.
Hey, stack up real quick, guys. I'll
Dagon
pop
taking
things.
boss in 2.
Group up on shield.
Taking boss.
Okay, there we go.
Burn to 75.
So while we're burning, good time to chit chat.
Yeah.
Milo, did I hear you correctly? This was going to be our last pull. That's because we're looting this one, right?
Yeah, yes.
Of course.
Of course. No, that was excellent. I think one thing
Alright,
that,
Ella taking boss.
that I'm gonna try and do is I have to figure out a better way to figure out how to track bloodletted so people aren't shouting over each other.
Right.
I have to figure that out. And then I think, were you guys picking up the guard? Okay, we're gonna phase in 4. Were you guys, the captain's picking up the guardians from the beginning or no?
Again, taking 5 seconds. We take it as soon as we can after Gan establishes aggro.
Hide.
Making
Okay.
haste. I'll take it afterwards. Dagen will take it afterwards.
Okay.
Going
Move.
south.
I survived.
Yep.
Tank privilege.
Right?
First time I've gotten caught on that little fake edge.
Yeah, I did one. But I
Nothing
died.
compared to what I went through last night. Or 2 nights ago. I was tanking, and a spider crawled over me, and I got caught in spikes.
Nice.
Alright, taking boss.
Real
Left
quick,
on
how
boss.
many reses do we have?
1.
One.
Okay, let us know if we should slow.
You guys can burn at the moment.
Okay.
In seconds, Dagen will take it back. Dagen taking boss back now. %4 till ads.
Okay.
Group up on
Back in the
shield.
center.
I'm gonna move this guy
in.
into a further corner, just so you're aware. I'm moving to a different corner.
Okay.
Right, as soon as someone's stunned, I'm gonna take the boss.
Phase the boss and bubble.
Okay, taking.
Here we go.
Taking.
Bubble.
Ella, kite just a little bit. Just back and forth between the two walls.
Missed one cold worm.
Careful of totems, everybody.
Kiani, take care of the loose cold room, please.
Kathy, I'm gonna in
Put it
harm's way to
way
share the
back.
damage. Dagen is sharing damage.
Yeah, totems are too close back here.
I'm down.
Buzzing.
Dagen taking boss. Dagen going last stand.
When that falls, I'll do an arm's way.
Just
Let's
be
back
aware
up.
it does take quite a bit of
Or
damage.
Dunedain. Man, there's 2 totems back
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move totems.
Second
Okay,
frost
I'll-
color
I'll-
is immune to go.
It's alright, we're on the second frost.
Alright, I'm out of totem currently.
Okay.
Just at 2 stacks, just so you're aware.
Move
Just fell
out.
off. I can take. Go take it.
Okay,
Stun.
go ahead and-
Hold on.
Do we have a cold worm on us right now?
Yes.
There is one loose
Ella
one is
taking.
rooted.
I'll Dunedain Ella. Colors are dead. Well done.
Goodness.
Group up on shield.
Okay. Everyone get on this cold worm. I don't know what I've got on me, but it's damaging me.
Dagen about to take boss back.
You've got
Dagen
Walter.
taking boss now.
Move out of puddle.
Gonna move to the center.
Moving out of these puddles.
Alright, I'll be taking the boss back shortly. And taking boss back. Ella taking boss on the other side.
Sorry about the frost collar hitting it, Elt. I thought it had already died because it wasn't standing near the stair.
It's all good.
Move out of puddle.
We're all made out of... Hunters are made out of cartilage anyway. We bounce.
Better than the hunters I used to raid with. They were made out of Swiss cheese.
Okay, guys, all cold worms are down. Let's get these whelplings down because...
Group up on
Dagon
shield.
about to take boss. Dagon taking boss now.
Feel free to AoE.
Move.
Okay, Ella will be taking boss shortly. And taking boss now.
Unit on Ella.
Let's move towards the tanks, please.
Dagon about to take boss back. Taking boss back now.
Sorry, I'm trying to stay far enough away from tanks that I don't wind up dropping something on them.
Yep.
Good. We're used to it anyways.
Whee! I get to kite as an LM. Yay!
Look at that,
Okay.
all odds are down.
Good job, guys, and that's how you do phase
Ella
2.
taking boss. Ella taking boss.
As soon as the floor clears up, we'll move boss back to normal position.
Around that time will be runes. We are 8% from runes.
I'm doing DPS.
Yes.
Just real quick, what are we looking like for red?
We have 3 so far.
Dagon taking
Oh.
boss.
So it was just
Keeping it
me
where it
that.
is.
Group up by steps, group up by steps. Group up by steps. Thank you.
Five percent till runes.
Alright, Ella taking boss.
Next ad wave is at 30%, right? We have a while.
That's right.
Yeah.
Run.
Move, move, move. I'll take it afterwards. Dagon will take it afterwards to the northern side of the arena.
Move.
Dagon taking to the north. To the original location.
Ugh, there goes my sticky tar.
Okay, guys. We've got 20% to burn. Let's hold DPS just a little bit to talk about the next part of the fight.
A quick note before I forget. When this third fight takes place, when we first start the waves, the Guardian is being moved away after the aggro is achieved and being
Ella
moved
take
away from
boss.
the target that we do. But also, if Kathy can keep some healer times on the Cappy who's not tanking immediately, that captain can in harm's way for that group as well when that wave starts.
Just a quick note to DPS, because this is a very different way that we're DPSing this. We're basically DPSing everything on the right and then everything on the left. But it needs to be black arrows. There are 2 of them. Then we immediately kill
Again,
the
taking
collar
cost.
there. And then we move over to the other side where the black arrows will be mez, and we kill the frost collar, then the black arrows. And then we have to be careful. We're going to need to stack everything as normal because there are staffers.
Yeah. So, in terms of healers, what we're gonna do is we're all gonna stay grouped up as much as possible. And just like we did for phase 1, we're gonna all group up in the center. We're gonna move towards the stairs as soon as it drops. And then we will
take boss.
bubble up. Please save all your big group heals, all your big group bubbles, and everything, so that as soon as we face the boss and the ads pop, we're getting all of those off. Kathy, I'll let you bubble first, and then as soon as your bubble drops, I will bubble.
Okay.
And then, Beetle, as soon as you see my bubble go off, please go ahead and do the roar, maul, so that we keep
Dagon taking boss in 2
everybody at
seconds.
maximum health as much as possible.
Dagon taking boss.
Stand and I'll move after I'm done.
Good.
There you go.
So,
Okay, what are we percentage?
Kiani and Alan, please discuss who
9%.
wants to take what.
You're just mezzing black arrows on the left.
And then since we're gonna have 2 black arrows up, Altereth, do you want to assign one?
Ella taking boss.
Yeah. Dan, I know you can hear me. Dan, if you can just look for an induction bar on the other black arrow that we're not on. I don't think it'll be a problem. The DPS seems to be pretty good, but there's going to be 2 black arrows. I'm going to start on the one on the very left of this right side, right? So if you look at me, there's going to be one right here, and then there's going to be one right here. On this one that I'm currently hopping at, I need you to just kind of look for if there's an induction bar.
Taking boss
Because
now.
if there's an induction bar, they're going to be doing kill shot. And if we get one single kill shot off, wave 3 is going to kill us. So just kind of keep an eye on it. If you see it start doing it, switch over to it and interrupt. It's a pretty long casting time. But I don't expect it to be a problem because we get the DPS for Black Arrow should get on pretty quick.
Gam, if you get any problems, start kiting like you did for phase 1. That seemed to work really well as a strategy.
In fact, I recommend it,
Yeah.
even if you're
Yeah,
not having problems.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep kiting
Ella
over and
take
over
boss.
again. I'm also gonna put shield wall on Beetle because if he can be shield walling now at full health, and he gets hit by what do you call a bloodletting, well, it shouldn't hit him. It should hit me instead, in theory, and he shouldn't be taking too much damage in theory.
Okay, sounds good.
Because that's gonna help protect our healer from dying, and it's gonna help protect him from getting bloodletted as
Dagon
well.
taking in 2 seconds.
Just as a heads up, Gam, last time we had a problem
Dragon
because we were DPSing this Black Arrow, but the first time we had done it, they had a Guardian, and it was like right here, and it was still within range, and so we couldn't get the Black Arrow down because the Guardian was too close. So just be aware we're attacking everything on the right side. So if you could bring
Correct.
Guardian, okay, I just wanted to check.
Right, well, I'm going to be kiting around, so, Guardian might buff him here and there, but, shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, yeah, as long as we get some good uptime on it, it should be fine.
Yeah, and of
Absolutely.
course, don't use war chant when you're running past the mess, guys. Alright,
Yep.
we're at 35%, so I think everybody kinda knows the game plan. Do we have any questions?
Yep. Nope.
Ella taking one.
Alright, it just
Alright.
comes down to
Taking.
execution now. Alright, this is gonna be a ready check to go.
I thought I died.
If you are DPS, go ahead stack on Blue Shield.
Yep, everybody group up, group up, group up.
Let's DPS is down. Let's do this.
Let's
Dagon
burn it.
taking boss. Dagon taking boss.
I need your most impressive deeps, y'all. Make me weep for how good it is.
Here we go.
Bubble. Move. Red on Milo, I got a kite.
Okay, getting the boss. I have one
Doing
guardian.
it on Maloa.
I got one guardian on me. I couldn't get the other in time.
Moving away from a totem.
Gonna kite some.
I'm gonna have to kite to the south. I'm gonna have to take
Next
Boston
Black Arrow.
south.
Last stand up. I've still got boss.
Taking boss back.
Okay, guys, switch to my black arrow target. It was unmez and staying unmez, so we're gonna kill.
Fighting boss.
I've got ads on me.
I got one of them.
Gam's down.
I'm gonna AoE taunt just to... It's not gonna last long though, I'm last stand.
I'm gonna pick Gam up.
I got a couple people.
Grabbing Kathy +1 while I'm last standed.
Lag. Can't do anything.
I've had enough of that one.
Together.
Backing down. Coming up. Never mind. Yep. Oof. Too much.
Okay, what happened there? I heard a call out to say something happened. Was there like an AoE or something? Is that why the dude bro became unmezzed?
No idea.
So I got the red eye right off the bat, so I had to start kiting. I did see that we were stable pretty much for the first couple of seconds, but
yeah,
then everything kind of got loose. I don't know what happened. Anybody see what happened? Have any feedback?
From my end, the black arrow I was mezzing, I missed a refresh on it, but I did mez it before it got the kill shut off because my mez is both my interrupt and my mez.
I don't know if any kill shot got off. I just saw it unmez, so, but we engaged. I didn't see anything else like come off of it by the time we engaged it.
On my end, well, I was trying to do a kite around, but on my end, I kept trying to run around, but I kept running into totem auras, and I forgot to take that into consideration.
Yeah.
I mean, even trying to run around.
Gam, can you just kite back and forth back here, maybe?
As long as there's no totems over there, sure.
The totems should be more towards the center. Because the cross collars, as soon as they come out, they're going to grab them. They're going to put them down. So if you can kite back here during that phase, and even practice during phase 1, that might be a good strategy. Because so for example, during phase 2, what the capped Ps are doing is they're like taunting the boss back and forth between this, which is a good strategy. But this is pretty much a good space to be and still be out of range of that eye.
Okay, and I guess I can do that. The only thing that the captains need to be concerned of is that they're going to be like on the other side, and if they're going to try and taunt the guardians off, they're going to have, one's going to have to the one who's not tanking the boss is going to have to run over and pick with one of the guardians up, and the other one with grave wound if you're lucky enough to get finesse.
That'll have to be their responsibility because they don't have anything on them at that point.
Yep.
Versus you having everything on you.
All right, then I can certainly keep going with that. The other thing I want to have people be aware of is that if I'm going to be stuck down here, if you have aggro on an ad, I can only grab one ad from range. So I can't run over and grab something with an AoE challenge because it's got a short range to it. So if you have aggro on something,
run it to you.
I would please run it to me. None of the ads I'm tanking have frontal abilities.
Hey Gam, when we clear off, so that one didn't go according to plan because one of the black arrows got mezzed, and so we had to switch to the left side. But in the way we're doing it, we kill all the black arrows, which that went according to plan. There's a frost collar here that is dropping totems. We can kill him. When he's dead, there's no more totems. So this whole right side opens up to you.
Okay. All right. Then what? Right. And then Then remind me again. What's the DPS doing for kill order? What is the kill order again?
So check this out. So on the right side, so this, if you look at me, I'm hopping. So this side right here, there are 2 black arrows. There's one on the left and one on the right, and then a frost collar kind of dead center. So we killed this left one, then we kill this right one, so there's no kill shots going off. And then our next priority target is the frost collar. So the first things we kill are everything in this corner right here that's actually problematic. And then we switch over to the right side, and the first thing we kill is not the black arrows, it's the frost collar on the left side. So by the time we get those down, the first 4 things we kill open up the room for you. So
Okay.
yeah, it's just the problem is that last time when that one black arrow got off, it threw off. We couldn't target the frost collar first because if a kill shot gets off, they start dropping like flies, and then corruptions means their regular attacks will drop people like flies. So
Okay, so that's what really caused it to the end. The wipe was, totems, people standing in totems, especially me, plus black arrows being loose.
Yeah. So yeah, and it slows us down. Our DPS is good. Today's DPS is better than it has been, and it was better than last week's. So I feel really confident with us being able to get that frost color down pretty quick. If we had not had that kind of happen, so I had to split my target because I'm looking for black arrows to be unmezzed. But if we had not done that, we would have gotten on the frost collar. You would have had that room open up. That side would open up. There would have been no totems there. We could have all kind of gathered on that right side. You could have kept moving things, and we could focus on the other guys who would be away from guardians and just get that frost color down. So the biggest things that are killing us are the totems, and you dropping. So that should be taken care of.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do we have any more of a debrief?
No.
Okay, what I propose is we've got 8 minutes left. Just for funsies, we're just gonna go in here and tear it up. No matter if we wipe after the first few seconds or whatever, just go in here and have fun. Because I know people have got, work tomorrow and all those sorts of things, so I don't want to keep everybody here much longer. So go in here, try whatever you want to try, and it's just for funsies.
If it's just for funsies, can we go with a red cap?
Yeah, we can go red cap, we can do whatever you guys want.
I'm going to have
Everything
to
we've
drop
been
in exactly 7 minutes, Maloa.
Yeah.
Who are you switching then?
Elar, you want to go red cappy?
That's fine.
We're
Then-
gonna
wait,
gonna
hold
run
on.
this as if it's a
That-
tier 2.
That changes so much.
We are...
Yeah, I mean... Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it then the normal way, but we're just gonna go in here and have fun. And we're literally just gonna run in and do it, okay? If people gotta drop at 7 minutes, they gotta drop. And we're gonna survive, okay?
Okay, hold on. Wait, I need to switch back to yellow.
we just
So
need
this
to
is the
keep
blooper reel, I see.
we just need to keep to what we're doing.
Yeah.
That swap right there would change way too much for us to do it on the fly.
We just gotta practice at this point.
I
So-
will say for future, we could consider bringing either a yellow mini or a red captain in replacement of one of the DPS. I will say
Let's
that
go.
for the
5 minutes,
future.
y'all. Let's go.
But
I
then
would
our
say that.
DPS
I would even argue that if once we can master this fight, I would be willing to try it with 2 tanks just to see how well I can coordinate between taunting and stuff like that. But
Elar, are you ready?
another time.
Hold on, I'm rebuffing.
Okay.
Tails, if you can.
Can I be your
Okay.
sister?
What?
Your blade. Can I be your sister? Your blade sister?
We're not
Your
going
friend.
to have a Cappy in your group.
Oh, never mind. Well, screw that. Screw it all.
Otherwise, yes.
In spirit.
Indeed. I'll be your blade sister in spirit.
Bullshit. What's I'm getting buffs?
Alright, let's see how quickly we can die.
Ooh. I can make that happen.
Why don't we all just go stand in the spikes? That'll make this fight over in 10 seconds, maybe less.
Ella ready?
Tails doesn't go. We just go.
Alright.
Go,
Ella
go.
ready?
Ella's ready. Everybody ready.
Going, letting
I'm
2
gonna
seconds
go tank.
spots. Here we go.
Hello is gonna go tank.
Hey, moles are pretty good too.
We're not stopping for nothing at the moment, okay? Not stopping for reses. Although I will res.
Oh,
Not exactly sure how I
want a
lost
cappy
aggro there.
res? Or never mind.
Beetle res, Ethan. Cappy will res next
Maybe.
one.
2 stacks now.
Hold on. Stop. Got it.
Ad's coming.
Ella tanking.
Group up.
Group up.
Ad's incoming.
Got scrolls refreshed on DPS side.
I have boss.
Beetle, do you have a res?
No, just use it.
Okay.
We're on res limit, so. Kiting. Stand.
Stay on shield.
Put Cam in the healer group.
Word, you're standing.
And coming up.
Alright, boss on Cam.
Again, taking boss back now.
Typic Cam's dead.
I'm dead.
This is what we go for
didn't
going
work.
half-cocked.
Let's go have fun. This poll was to get it out of our system.
It's true. Just be like, oh, okay.
Exactly. Just to get it out of our system. Well, I want to thank everybody that stopped in to watch our stream tonight. We had 40 people participate in the stream. I hope you guys had a blast watching us fail over and over again.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to make one note. I was looking at people's gear. Elabule, for your wrist, the bracelet of the fierce mountain hold, I would look and see if you can get a better one from the
Thanks y'all for watching
from the,
tonight and for
Ember
being
gear.
here.
Because I think it might be better than what.
Let's do this. Thanks all for watching, for stopping by, for watching this. If you like this content, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Leave us some comments. Let us know what you think we could be doing better, what else we can be doing. Other than that, have a lovely night. Thanks for watching.